deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
It's not going to happen. You're going to be destroyed. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, all right, go ahead.
So the wisdom of Solomon, 13 verse 10. It said, but miserable are they, and in dead things is their hope.
Yeah, you're miserable because you're hoping this faggot. Set your boy here, Jesus Christ. You're hoping this. That's madness. Yeah, go ahead.
He said, who called them gods, which are the works of men's hands.
Yeah.
He said, gold and silver. He said, to show it in, and resemblance of beasts.
Use this thing. Oh, yeah. Bring that for the top. Yeah, you want to Yeah, for the top. That's in Latin, right? You want to use this? You want to use this? Wait. Where's my Solomon? I want you to
Yeah, exactly. I'll read this right.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 26.
Yeah?
Go ahead, finish.
You got quickly. I got you beat these seven over.
Yeah. Wisdom of Solomon 13 verse 10.
Yeah.
They say, but miserable are they,
Yeah.
and in dead things is their hope.
Yeah, you're hoping this dead, this Jesus Christ here, aka set the boy here, that's a dead thing. Yeah, go ahead.
Things is their hope. They say, who call them gods, which are the works of men's hands. They say, gold and silver. They say, to show our image and resemblance of beasts.
Yeah, this is the work of men's hand. Because who do this? Who created this image? Michelangelo, Da Vinci, they created this image in the Renaissance period, right? That's what they do to deceive the whole world. I think it's in the same chapter there.
So, and resemblance of beasts, or a stone good for nothing.
Yeah.
Say the work of an ancient hand.
Yeah. And this is a beast. Because this other nation is known as beasts.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 27, it says that Yahweh shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whether Yahweh shall lead you. It says, and there shall ye serve gods, the works of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see nor hear, nor eat nor smell.
Yeah. And we see every day how you Jakes perishing. If it's not in Laventil, it's Bitum, it's Silat, it's Enterprise, we saw you are perishing every day. And we scatter about around the heathens. Right? And you are trusting this. This you are trusting.
Jeremiah 2 verse 26. As a thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel ashamed. They, their kings, their princes, and their priests, and their prophets, saying, "Take stock, thou art my father, and take stone, thou hast brought me forth. For they have turned their back unto me, and not their face. But in the time of their trouble, they will say, Arise and save us. But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise, if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah."
Yeah, and this we're seeing that nigga woman said this the only man now. That's the nigga woman favorite code. This shaman. Right? Yeah, we know that. We know you love the devil. You and the devil is in the same league. You know, we know that. Yeah, go ahead.
Psalms 144 verse 15. Happy is that people that is in such a case. Yea, happy is that people whose God is Yahweh.
Right? Happy is that people who power, the living power. Power that creates heaven and earth. And only the elect of the nation of Israel to worship Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Big scriptures, man. Bring going. Yeah.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15, and verse 12. It says, "But take out in our life a pastime
at our time here in market for gain. For say they, we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means. Alright, that the mind say these people here, right? Whatever means it take. Like today I open up when we started this church going eastward back to home, right? And I end up going into a place where they sell once the idols and false idols and I ask man, so we'll actually invite us, we're portraying that white image. So we'll try as a businessman. You understand? I did these things in here have nothing to do with me. You understand? And that is wickedness. Because the first commandment, we bring it out, Exodus 20.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt have no other
Maya. Just some words.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Yeah, thou shalt have no other gods before the Most High, which is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And the brother say, this place full of idols. And they got place that don't show one is there, no? Like the place name. Can't remember the place name, but yo, this store full of idols. You going to buy your God in the store? Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water or under the earth.
Continue.
Right. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them.
Yeah, don't bow down to these idols.
Nor serve them.
Nor serve them. This is the idol. This is the devil. That's right. Jesus Christ is the devil. That's right. The Messiah name is Yahweh Shai. That's right. Yeah, go ahead.
For I, the Lord God, am a jealous God.
Yeah, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is a jealous power. Because we are Yahweh Hashem Yahushai glory. And then we can turn and one bow into a stone. Most I can destroy y'all out here. Listen it?
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children.
Yeah.
Unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
See, none of we can escape the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right?
With Song of Solomon 14 verse 1. Say again, one preparing himself to sail and about to pass through the raging wave. Call it upon a piece of wood.
A piece of wood. You going through a wave, a rough tide. You on a vessel of wood, but you can't on a piece of wood.
They call it upon a piece of wood more rough than the vessel that carried him.
I'm about to say to you, and this which Jakes do. A man, we was down south. It was about months back. When the man comes to Selassie, the man said, Revelation, I'm going to speak about Selassie. Go out. Go out. Yeah, go ahead.
Ezekiel 20 verse 32. And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all, that ye say, we will be as the heathen, as the families of the countries to serve wood and stone. As I live, said Yahweh power, surely with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with fury poured out will I rule over you.
Got it?
So don't you say, hey, that shit ain't gonna happen no more. People can serve idols no more.
They can destroy all the madness. You see in Babylon, Babylon is confusion. All the madness, they are worshipping women, they are worshipping money. Right? Go ahead.
So there's Ezekiel 8 verse 14. It said, then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house, which was toward the north, and behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz.
Yeah, Tammuz. The reaping of Tammuz, and today, who the women is crying on? Serge Bourget. Serge Bourget crying on. You know? And back then it was what crying about Tammuz. Yeah. The Trinity, look at the so-called Trinity. Yeah.
Let's carry on this rosary properly.
Yeah.
It's not thinking that when they take it out as a free, like they get some kind of protection. You ain't got no protection from that rosary. We are temptation, we are tribulation. Nobody show that in the money. Show you that in the money, so the pray to Jesus and Jesus came to save him. Isaiah 8 and 21. So they're going to curse the gods and the king.
That's right.
Because they're going to realize Jesus can't save, Allah can't save, all these wood and stone can't save.
So the first Maccabees 3 verse 48. It say, and laid hold upon the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their image.
The devil right there. That's what they do. Right? Somebody give a wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon. That's what they do. There's the image of pain, like it's a day image. Leprosy. The Messiah Yahweh Shai ain't got no leprosy. People be tribe of Judah, so-called Negro. He ain't got no leprosy, he ain't got no skin disease. When they say, and the man you father on time in the morning, Wisdom of Solomon 14 and yeah, something going on there. Something going on. Anybody got anything to bring out them? Right? You got it.
Say for the devising of idols was the beginning. Solomon 14 to 16.
Yeah.
Say for a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he had made an image of his child, soon taken away, now honoring him as a god.
So this is the most I did, the most I kill this devil. So the father said, no, what you do? Because the father feel he was God. So he paint the image of his son. So the master people can worship his son. Right? Which is this is Cedric Borgia. Right? Go ahead.
Which was then a dead man,
yeah,
and delivered to those that were under him ceremonies of sacrifice.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thus in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law.
Yeah, so this the ungodly custom go back to all these different religions. Right? Go ahead.
And graven image were worshipped by the commandments of kings.
So this is a graven image. This is the devil. Right, go ahead.
Who men could not honor in presence because they dwell afar off. They took the counterfeit of his visage from far and made an express image of a king whom they honored to the end that by this their forwardness they might flatter him that was absent as if he were present.
So in every 10 house, they got 9 of this Cedric Borgia in your house. 9 of this image. This is the devil. Look at it, God. This is the devil. Drink. In every 10 house, they got 9 Cedric Borgia hung up. When you're about to this, you're about to the white man, the so-called white man. So-called white man is the devil. That's right. Right? I got a piece of prayer. You finish it? Go ahead. Anybody got anything else here? Bring precept, man. Bring precept. I have a cook here. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Habakkuk, chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 19.
Yeah.
Warn to him that said to the wood, awake, and to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it.
Gone.
But Yahweh is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him.
Most I can destroy Yahweh. If you don't repent, these so-called Negroes, Latin and Native American, they don't repent from these idols, most are going to destroy you. That's right. Most are going to destroy you when the economy system crash. They're going to die from hunger. They're going to die in martial law. And when you take the chip, they got a missile on your name. It can be destroyed. 2 Corinthians chapter 14. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14 and 15. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14 and 15.
2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. He said, no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
That's Satan right here. This is the light of the world. The whole world know this devil. The whole world know this devil. There's the light. This is Satan. The whole world know that. Everybody bow down to this. Have it in your house. Oh, Jesus, Jesus. This is that deceiver. Yeah, bring it back again there.
Second Corinthians 11 verse 14. Say, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed in